Stefan. Hello, everyone, with Zelda Speedruns, the Wind Waker Randomizer. I am Crane WWR, and I am joined by the commentators Blondie and Mont. And this is a interesting fun race, as we have allowed all runners to essentially cheat. They can all screen peek whoever they want to. And the race is on. So I'll pass it off to the commentators.
Oh man, we are glad to see you guys here today. I didn't expect to start this soon, but damn it, we're starting. Everyone is running under the name of Tanjo Tree today, so we have a trio of Tanjos. It's quite cute. So,
people are not all running Link the Dash.
It happens. So on Restream today, we have Woofer ZFG and Jarade HME, two really good runners. One of them is actually qualified for the grand finals of the Spoiler tournament that's going on lately. Woofer ZFG, kind of a legend. Won season 1 and 2 back in the days. So should be pretty interesting. How are you doing today, Blondie, by the way?
Doing wonderful. How are you doing today, Mont?
Doing pretty well, and I think that we're gonna have quite the race. It's already a bit of metagaming. Woofer going straight for Windfall instead of going for the early Diamond Step, like we tend to all do. Probably looking at Jared's screen to consider if it's a good idea to actually go there after that. But in the meantime, doing top.
Not having our rupee bag.
Not a bad lot. And as was mentioned earlier, this is a fun race. So we have a special set of rules for today. They are allowed to look at each other's screens and screen snipe some information.
With the potential season 4 settings coming up.
Ooh. Pretty interesting. And now Woofer going for Tingle.
Settings for that they are working around are dungeon, short side quests, puzzle, secret caves, free gifts, tingle chests, mail, and island puzzles. So possibly Great Fairies are out. And no starting with bait bag, of course, because you want to start with that.
And I'd like to mention a little something crazy. Like I said, they're watching each other's screens. Before even talking to Tingle, Woofer ZFG had actually tracked Isbo in advance because he saw it on our third runner's screen. He's not on Restream, but he's playing. It's Tanjo Tree. So if you guys want to pull that stream on the side to see what he's doing, you can do it.
Jar got himself a bottle out of the first chest in Diamond Step.
Well, that is pretty good.
Grandma.
Oh, a joy pendant.
Getting some joy in his life.
Yeah, honestly, like, this is worth just for the joy pendant. I'd like to see a runner actually go for that, just for the joy pendant. Leave the bottle there. Oh, Woofer getting his favorite item.
His favorite item. The bait bag.
There we go. He's gonna be so glad he got that one. The people that don't know, it's one item that he kind of hates. So, part of the joke there. Not many of the other runners are gonna go for that one.
Wallet mail being dead this seed, just having a red rupee. Jar continuing the early before Windfall checks, going straight into Cliff Plateau.
The crazy thing to think about is that the first chest at Cliff Plateau is actually like a Sphere 0 check, so always nice to get that one quick. Never know what's hiding in that. And now we have a Woofer on Dragon Roost Island. Heading for the part with the bomb. Probably gonna do some fancy stuff.
Yep, probably gonna get the chest storage here and go around. Yep. So he can get the top chester as well.
You don't see that corner often in regular play, but it is a nice corner for some storage. Talking about storage, Jar getting chest storage here. Having no idea what that chest is, but might check his menu later. Maybe not.
Nothing I saw. Could have been mail.
It could have been some mail, could have been a chart, could have been rupees. It is rupees, actually. Now that I look at the rupee counter, pretty high now. Meanwhile, Woofer also doing some fancy shenanigans, swimming through the island, trying to climb. We need stairs.
Who needs Leaf for this check? I mean, so overrated.
I mean, a leaf is always nice. Especially if you kind of mess up the trick and start flying in the middle.
Very true. I've messed up this trick a couple times.
And Jarhead now on Bird's Peak. Also storing the second chest. Nothing that we can see once again.
If it's rupees, we don't know. He already has full rupees. And Woofer's getting some joy in his life with his joy pendant.
More joy pendants. Trying to get rid of a bit of trouble to perform what I like to call bear skip. But getting in anyway. Time to play some music and watch a chest appear in front of us. Woofer going climb a little here.
Pizza Heart and Bird's Peak.
Not the worst thing in the world, but also not the best thing in the world. For managing to kind of sequence break this little thing. No need to use the bound flowers. It is true. We only have 3 runners today, but it is kind of insane to think that all 3 runners that we have are currently the top 3 runners in the fun races, according to the leaderboard.
Windfall to do the checks that he has to do here.
He saw both the runners go for many things on here. So he has a clear idea of what he needs to get.
Yep.
For falling victim to one of the actually true staircases in the game. Can't roll up all the stairs there. More money. A jar. That's not what we're here for. Something nicer hiding behind it. Yeah, I wonder what Woofer's gonna get in that chest. Damn, it's always that. Please, game, some variety.
You're gonna grab his bait bag just in case.
Just in case he wants to go for hints. Who knows? Maybe. Oh,
I was gonna say the needle rock check.
That too,
and top of headstone.
I kind of forgot that we're running different settings than season 3 for a second.
Yep.
There's a few things that the bait bag is useful
and
for
the
now.
pig. And the pig. Forgot about the pig. I almost forgot about the pig. And there's a pig on the bait bag, so to tell you.
It's hard to think about the pig when there's something pig-shaped in front of you. Bait bag. You used to be so useless, but now look at you. They're useful for world 3 checks.
Best one being eating the pig.
The ERC rat shop should be a chest. That could be interesting.
Oh, no warp pots between dungeons on.
Oh, that's also interesting.
I'm gonna assume that was intentional. As a potential season 4 setting, no warping between dungeons.
I don't know if it was intentional, but damn is it a reality
would
now.
you happen to know if that was intentional?
It's our reality now. We have to deal with it.
You don't think this should be on Elijah?
Right, chasing the kids, meanwhile Woofer stealing his sword from Bokoblin.
The pop between dungeons being off, is that intentional? Like a potential season 4 setting? Can't warp between dungeons?
Honestly, it's kind of interesting.
It'd make them work harder. Like if they have to double dip, they have to double dip.
Apparently it wasn't the two best fun race announcements, so Well. Like I said, no matter if it was intentional or not, it is now a reality, and we will have to run with that.
If there are forced double dips this seed, well, they're just gonna have to come back the old-fashioned way.
It's all part of the fun. It's putting the fun in a fun race right now.
Oh, Wolfer's getting caught in the lava.
Oh, that's always a shame when that happens. Meanwhile, Jar about to finish the quest with the kids.
And then
avoiding out now. And the kids have been caught.
Pretty sure I know what the kids have. Okay, not the kids. Maybe it was Miss Marie then.
Miss Marie and a little something.
Miss Marie having the grapple. Surprising that Wolfer's K didn't do the kids quest before going to DRC with grapple.
That's pretty surprising. But I think that's one information that was extracted by Jared from Tanjo's stream, so... Because I see from the corner of my eyes, I opened Tanjo's stream and he does appear to have a grapple, so...
Indeed he does.
For the people that just got here, this is a special race today, a fun race, if you will. We have some bit messed up settings, and we also have the ability to check each of the runners' streams for information. The runners also have that possibility, so it is a cheating race right now.
Like Jar's taking the door cancel. I'm going to assume he's going to door cancel into Eastern. Ooh.
I'm not sure what the direction of the wind right now. So. And for back on Windfall, going to do
To gain information on the stream. Right, he's gonna play the entire stream just door canceling and with the lights off.
We were actually talking about this when the announcement was made for this race. What if a runner just decided to store every single chest?
Store every single chest, door cancel, so you don't know what they got or where they're going. I think it is Eastern that he is at. Yes, he is at Eastern, door canceling.
We're going in. Meanwhile, Woofer about to catch another kid.
Time to go for Ivan.
Oh, and our runners, if they're following the stream from the other runner, Tanjo, they might have some very important information. Not gonna spoil it here, but might have found something nice. So if you see one of our runners go for something weird, like going straight back into the RC after getting out of it, might be why.
Just having a golden feather.
Aww.
Nothing good this seed. Wait, why did Jar go? Oh! Why did he check Great Fairy? Great Fairies are not in the settings. He forgot.
Yeah,
oh, that is.
Forgot.
That is so. It's a habit.
Yeah, to answer your question, Koi Pen, the sound effect that you hear from Woofer's side It's just the sounds that his model, Sans from Undertale, makes. It is custom sound, put in the game by Woofer himself, so he could annoy every single people that don't like that sound. No joke. Back in season 2 when he was running, some of the streamers always marked his audio as unusable, so they wouldn't have to hear that.
According to Crane asking Tuba about the warp pots, it was not intentional. Whoops. And Tuba says have fun. So have fun, guys.
Yeah, have fun. We're definitely having fun today. Oh, and Jared heading for DRC now. Is Woofer gonna follow suit? Go straight back into that. Oh, I see him saving in the corner. That's a storage spot. What are we doing with that storage? Is the question. Meanwhile, Jared finishing the basketball. And Woofer's gonna go talk to the boat. So
is he gonna go door cancel or is he gonna do Lenzo door cancel?
It's a good question. Yeah,
Right now I assume he's door canceling into Lenzo's.
Looks like it, at least. If he's not going there, I'll be very surprised. Try getting his small key. Small key that's always there for you.
Unless you have key sanity on.
Oh, would you believe that the first time I played Key Sanity, there was still a small key there?
Really?
Yeah. I was like, oh, finally I'm gonna see something else, and then, oh, nope.
Alright, so Lenzo's was required. It did have Din's Pearl in it, or what most of us call Dean's Pearl, which is needed this seed, because Tower of the Gods is in Logic.
I forgot to mention, the 4 dungeons that are in Logic today are Dragonroost Cavern, Tower of the Gods, Earth Temple, and Wind Temple. So, hope you guys are ready to have some fun. Kinda sad that there's no Forbidden Woods, my favorite place in the world.
I love Forbidden Woods. That's probably my favorite. That's my favorite dungeon. And then it's Wind Temple, of course.
Alright, I did my best to make Dean's Pearl emotes.
Perfect, Monkle.
I always do my best. And Jar now going for the basement checks in DRC.
I don't think I've seen the basement checks done by any of the runners yet, so...
That's pretty interesting. We won't be able to see the Tingle chest yet, but...
Sadly, no. No bombs yet. Or Tingle Tuner.
Unless we find the bombs in the big key chest, always nice to see them there.
I think Kanjo's streaming. He's just...
He's just relaxing.
He's just sitting there. Literally just sitting there.
Yeah, he's probably watching the other runners for informations. Probably watching Jared just to know what's in the basement if he needs to go there. But Jared also just stopping there. Oh, the fire's back on. Danjo, oh, you got out of the dungeon? What? Jared's still waiting.
Nothing in there. That's why Tanjo was laughing.
Not giving him any information. Metagaming is now at an all-time high. Oh,
It is
20
dead.
rupees. Tension would have gone for that chest because he just needed those 20 rupees for the skull necklace that Beetle has. That's for sure. We might see a lot of those. If you see the runner stopping today, it's to hide something. Didn't expect to see it that early in the seed, but I had a feeling we could see that.
Pretty funny. Now this is what the race was designed for. Exactly.
Exactly.
Making the runners anticipate what's in that chest that they didn't get. So whether they have to get it or not.
Jared back in the dungeon. Probably heading straight for a special little something that we saw Tenjo get on the side.
Kitty. Yep. Oh, yeah, this one. This check. Which is nice to have at the beginning.
Well, it was nice to have you. While it lasted, candlestick. This one is always good. It's probably going to be in the VODs
Oh,
if you ever
no.
want to watch it. Oh, Jared falling.
That Bokoblin pushed him off.
Employee of the seed in the making right there. Time to sort us out. We're not taking any chances. We almost got pushed again.
This is a nice area to have bombs with. You can just stick a bomb on the bridge and then it blows up.
Jared
And-
almost falling off the bridge. That would have been very funny. Oh. Almost reacted to something that is not on stream. But a very nice.
See,
fire
they'll get
master.
something.
Yeah, Tangeli got something. And Jared also just got something. Probably something
Got
that
them
you saw.
fire ice arrows.
Yeah, gotta love those. They're pretty essential.
Ooh! And that's all I'm gonna say to that.
Yeah, every time you hear us react to something that you don't see, our other runner, Tenjo 3, just got something nice. So it means that if you see the runners go straight for something that seems super weird, it's for that. All I'm gonna say
You
is
all
that
will find out very soon. Holy crap.
I have a feeling that I know where Jared and Woofer are going next.
I'm just gonna say maybe they should have gone there first. All of our runners.
Yeah, probably should have. Would have made it. Things very easy.
It's the Tingle Tuner! It's the Tingle Tuner.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I didn't see anyone ban the Tingle Tuner.
Nobody banned the Tingle Tuner.
Woofer grabbing his first piece of the Triforce. Always nice. I didn't see anyone ban the Tingle Tuner, so who knows what's gonna happen.
Sorry, Crane, can't ban it now. Too late.
I think it is too late. Meanwhile, Woofer back in the dungeon, probably heading for his fire and ice arrows before leaving. Jar playing some music indefinitely, probably checking if the Tingle Tuner was banned before using it. Yeah, we are calling Tingle. We are seeing some tuner action today. I don't know if it was intended. Much like the warp pots, but it is nice to see.
This is awesome.
Alright. And we're gonna be able to open our first Tingle chest. Come on, Tingle, what do you have for us? Just money. Meanwhile, Woofer heading for the fire and ice arrows now. Making a bit of trouble on Jared's side to open the warp pot here. It has been a while since the last time we saw someone use Tingle Tuner, but
You are missing the grapple thing there to hop on.
the sickest cliff, as they call it. It is actually the name. Sickest skip. Catching the elevator before it goes up, but that's not what we wanted.
Did to stay down?
Okay, we're slowly going to the other Tingle chest. Meanwhile, Woofer getting his fire and ice arrows. And there we go for another Tingle chest. Meanwhile, in the corner of my eyes, I'm seeing someone do something with a pig. And I'm looking, someone is very happy, so...
I've actually had that happen with that check, too.
It is very nice to see.
And I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, Jared back in the dungeon once again. Meanwhile, Woofer heading for a little somewhere.
Right.
You guys are about to see what we were reacting to earlier. At least one of the things. Jared grabbing his mirror
Grab
shield.
that mirror shield.
While Woofer taking a small break.
I noticed none of the other runners went for mirror shield.
Pretty interesting to note. Jared being the only one that has mirror shield right now. Maybe Angular is gonna be loaded. Who knows?
Possibly.
I know I am sitting here with one of the people from the Angular is always loaded school of Wind Waker. So.
It's always loaded. We got our bombs now.
Yeah, we got his bombs. The second thing that made us think that they were gonna go on that side. Yet another item. Finding quite a few things in Paw Print today.
Here's the other ooh. Leaf.
Oh, that is nice.
It's Pog print.
Not going for the bonus check.
Oh, he doesn't want the thing.
Doesn't want the double magic.
What
Want...
Claire said. He doesn't want that double magic. Sad.
Was waiting for someone else to break the silence on that secret. Yeah, we're opting out of double magic for today.
Wolfer's heading straight to outset. Probably wants that one check there.
Yeah, there's a little something extremely nice there. Meanwhile, Jared still going for...
Yeah, PB. I actually... He... Maybe not. Unless he does and they weren't, and it wasn't checked. Maybe Power Buzz is what was stored in DRC. I think he does have power bracelets on.
Still hasn't put them on his own tracker though.
No, but I I think that's what him and Tanjiro stored. He has them. I think those are the bracelets right there.
Yeah, the bracelets. I've seen them for a minute or two.
Yeah, I think it's in the left chest here at the boss door.
I don't
That's
think
the one
you
they
realized
stored.
He's about to realize. Maybe he knows and he just forgot to track them. I'm not going for the yeet, just going for regular side jumps.
Power bracelets are in the left chest in DRC.
Interesting to note. Jarrett opening the door in the regular way for his fight with Goma. Meanwhile, we're about to be there with the pig. They're now on his tractor. Power bracelets have shown up. Like a spoiler log race, but the world is your spoiler log.
Pig has the light arrows.
Damn, that pig. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Thank you, Pig. I appreciate you.
What a pig. What a stand-up guy.
My light arrows on the pig before.
We have exactly 3 runners for this fun race today. There's another player playing on the side. A few informations have been caught from him by the 2 runners that are in restreams, but we only have today in the race Woofer, ZFG, Jared, HME, and Tanjo Tree. If you want to open that stream on the side to keep up with what Tanjo finds. Yeah, we don't have a lot of runners for this fun race, so pretty easy to keep track of everything.
Ew.
Maybe one day we will redo this concept and have a bunch more runners. That would be pretty insane.
People didn't want to cheat. They want to stay faithful to the game, you know.
No problem, random citizen.
No, between dungeon war, yeah.
The warp pots, you really miss them whenever they're not on. I find.
That was a big.
Well, for now, in Tower of the Gods, it's one of those dungeons where even if you know, if you know that you don't need to do rooms, it's gonna be pretty much just as long.
Exactly.
And Jared heading straight for paw print now. Not surprising.
gotta go to Pog Print.
Paw prints. Give us the goods. For information, right now, Tanjo Tree is in Tower of the Gods too, further along the way. So if you see Woofer skipping any chests, that might be why. They see that most of them seem to be agreeing on the idea of just doing dungeons, so they don't reveal what's in the overworld for the others.
Not a bad route to go. Though Tanjo's always about that dungeon rushing.
It does fit his style of play, that's for sure. And Jared already climbing to the top of Paw Print. You guys are gonna see one thing that will first
get it. He's gonna get the double magic.
And the double magic is here. Oh my god, look at that magic. That is a long line of magic. Let's go. It looks so out of place when you don't have many hearts. Need 10 hearts for it to look like just normal.
So far, Jarhead's still the only one that can go save Grandma, so he could do double. Did he actually get the ferry at DRC?
I don't think so, sadly.
Oh,
But there's
What is-
always a nice way to get ferries. So
you can always go inside Mother and Child.
just a little quick pit stop in Mother and Child could do some good. We don't know. Maybe Grandma has the key to everything. And Jarhead grabbing Nerve's Pearl. Interesting to note that he's the only runner that didn't do Menzo door cancel, so he doesn't have Din's Pearl right now. Meanwhile, Woofer about to do another statue trick. Going for the old school setup of not really having a setup.
Jar's actually going for overroll checks.
Oh, interesting. Probably seeing that both the runners are not fighting much in Tower of the Gods, and also realizing that he doesn't have access unless he goes back to Windfall anyway. Time to climb up on Fire Mountain. Alright, entering at 426. Doing the little skip here. Don't know if it's that much faster, but it is cool.
They always do it. I assume it's faster, but it's probably not much faster.
It doesn't look like it saves that much time. Saves like
I
one or
don't
two
use
jumps.
leaf. I usually just hop on the one rock and then over to the third platform.
That does work. That does work.
Getting
Earth got
EGL, so that's actually kind of nice.
It is very nice, honestly. If Jarhead ends up winning by 1 second, we know where he got it. On that little jump.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jarhead's going to get his ferry and then head to Outset, I assume, soon after.
Yeah, an interesting thing to note with Argaz Lyric now in his objects, he could actually go for Earth Temple. We have a Mirror Shield. We don't have Common Melody, but not much of a problem when you have Argaz Lyric and Mirror Shield.
Maybe it's just a suggestion.
Lots of things are just suggestions in this game.
Exactly.
Suggestions are just suggestions. It's amazing. Go ahead. Stopping by at Beatles to buy some things.
He wants to get his. He has to get his light arrows now.
Not a bad idea to get those. Don, you're just in time for that, Don. The soup is about to be acquired.
So,
The soup. As they say in my language, soup.
makes me wonder if they see Jar and Grandma doesn't have anything, if they'll still go for soup or not.
Alright, let's go. Come on, Grandma. Bless us with the power of the soup. Ah, yes. You know, there's an object behind it, but that's always the main reason why you save Grandma. That and because you're a good person. Soup is a bonus. It's a nice bonus. John going for the roll clip here to get in Jaboon's cave. In what sense, Elijah? Bad person as we don't save Grandma, or bad person as I'm terrible at being a human being? Because I'm the
Elijah's
second.
the bad person because he'll skip soup.
Oh no! Oh no! At least he's not the second one like I am. Hey, pick the box. I kind of forgot that was there.
That's because Wolfers didn't get it when he was at outset.
Anjar now back. Outset, rolling towards the pig. Changing the time to day though.
That he can yeet said pig. Can't yeet the pig at night, unfortunately.
I mean, you can eat him, but not in the right direction. The setup for it is not the same, basically.
Oh.
Like, you can still use the trees that are near Grandma's house or things to get a skew, but...
True, I've seen Jar do it that way. Just that one's a little bit trickier.
It's not a setup, like, it's not consistent. You don't know where you're gonna eat the pig when you use those. But by using the guy that's next to the house, it's always perfect. Perfect pig eats every day.
To go it on the vanilla way and not use fire or ice arrows on the hands.
To explain that to you, Koipen, basically, it's a trick where, depending on the position of the pig and your character, like the difference between them, it changes the force at which you throw the thing that you're holding. So by taking the pig in a corner, you can actually just change how far you're gonna throw it.
It's Dave. Welcome on in, Dave.
Welcome, Dave. And yes, Don, the settings are a little different than the usual. We're testing some Season 4 settings, so we do have a few things that are different than usual. Pearl per jar. So another whole lot has been found in the Tower of the Gods.
I'm just gonna go for Lenzo Door Cancel and get his pearl and take the picture.
Still going for Lenzo Door Cancel though.
Well, you don't have to go through the cutscene of Manenko and Lenzo, so you probably saved, that whole little second. No, it may have not come through, or he didn't get it. I don't think. I only saw bomb mail, so I don't think it's come through yet. Because he changed it from night to day, which you almost never get the mail when you do night to day. You can sometimes though. I've had it happen.
Right, only taking the chest that is important for him. Meanwhile, Woofer getting a second try for Shard.
Do Pompey and Vera have for us today?
Good question, good question. We're about to see it. Well, after a few dialogues with them.
Too bad you can't skip this cutscene or these text boxes and stuff. Show them the picture straight up.
The only thing that makes me sad about Lenzo Door Cancel is the fact that You never get Lenzo out of his depression.
Oh.
Always
And
sad.
unfortunately, Picto, at least the first Picto, is dead.
I mean, I wish the real world worked like that. Take one picture, get $100. Nice.
Oh, it looks like Wolfer's headed back in to probably get his mirror shield.
Yeah, starting to look like it. That is the big thing about the fact that we don't have the warp pots between dungeons. You're gonna see a lot of people going in and out of dungeons. And for information right now, our other runner, Tanjo Tree, is now in Earth Temple. So we might see our two runners on restream rush that dungeon straight away if they see something nice on his stream.
Sure doesn't have his mirror shield though, so. Whereas Wolfers is going back to get it. You think Tanjo's gonna go mode? ET?
It is smelling like a go mode because we don't have a mirror shield.
It's possible. I mean, he's gonna have to. He doesn't have Earth Gods or Command or Mirror Shield, so I think he is gonna go mode it.
Yeah, we can definitely beat the final boss, Jahala, without those things, but it takes a special kind of someone to actually pull it off. It's just not the easiest to get there. Meanwhile, Woofer going for the basement.
I think he's gonna get storage right here.
Strange kind of race. Meanwhile, Woofer getting his small key here.
And Jar getting his.
Well, it's time for a floor one skip on Jar's side, apparently. Or maybe are we going for the boxes? Who knows?
Did any of our runners go for the boxes? I
don't think so.
They're just gonna assume hop across is just dead. Which it could indeed be. It could be. Or it had a dungeon item. And Wolfer's getting his mirror shield now.
I love this room in Tower of the Gods because for a while everyone was trying to like do side ops to be faster, and now everyone has gave up on that.
That's what I assume, Elijah. See, he has a couple things. Tanjo has a couple things unmarked on his tracker of dungeon items, so it's possible it could have been.
Elijah, I can now predict your future. One day, it will happen.
Right.
Jared about to do one of my favorite cute tricks in the game, Jack's clip. It's one of those tricks that you teach someone new to the game first because it's super easy and it looks amazing. It's like babies first ignore the floor. It's amazing. Looks like Woofer is also heading for Earth Temple. Jar going for light arrows instead of the traditional killing them with bombs setup.
I've actually always still killed them with bombs, even with light arrows. Did
I
Tanjo
don't
or
think-
Wolfer? No, I don't think they full cleared Taji.
Oh, Tanjo having to reset here, so is he gonna retry the Earth Temple Go mode? Is he gonna go out? Who knows?
First forgetting that he does not have command melody.
It is a bit turning into a game of go mode the dungeons and then look for swords in overworld.
Sadly, I think the reason why Tanjo had to reset out is because he ran out of magic.
Yeah. We do have a lot of magic with double magic, but without soup we can't just make more magic. Oh,
Jar can. He has soup.
you can. Soup is fun. Start playing the song that we don't have right now. Melody, where are you hiding? It is actually a very interesting race when you think about it, because it changes everything about how we actually play. Oh, using a light arrow on that wall switch here. Kind of overkill, but ain't no kill like overkill.
Or I.
Yeah, poor eye. Might need an eye doctor. Oh god.
You can just buy Zenith. Maybe I.
Well, first was about to start his Earth Tempo Go mode, but forgot to make the chest appear first. Honestly, starting to think that the no warp pot was a good idea. Exactly for what you said, Elijah. Kind of punishing runners for not full clearing dungeons, so it makes the go mode a bit less strong. It was a good mistake. I think the most surprising thing to note right now is the fact that even with 3 runners kind of sharing information, we still don't have a sword, Blondie.
We have all 3 bow upgrades, but no sword.
Huh?
Watch there be one here in ET too.
And then not in go mode would be amazing.
I think Wolfer's going back for Mirror Show might have been the smart play.
Oh,
Just
mirror
from seeing poor Tanjo here.
I'm kind of hoping for one in the Master Sword Chamber, not gonna lie. Master Sword Chamber would be amazing. Oh, Jar almost falling down the platform there.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Woo.
That was close. That he doesn't have any magic left though,
Okay, it's alright.
so he's gotta hope and pray that maybe he gets magic out of these hands. Oh, lucky. Nope, no, never mind. I thought that
Nope,
was
that's-
magic.
that was a
That's a bomb.
For people wondering what Blondie's reacting to, we have
Again,
another
it's
runner.
Tanjo.
Yeah. Let's not forget that he's not on restream, shall we?
He's gotta hope, pray that he gets magic out of this guy. Oh, he got a orb. But
the orbs are nice.
He's gonna have to open it with. Can an arrow bust those open? I know boomerang can.
I'm pretty sure arrows can.
Yeah. Oh, he got magic. That's nice. Okay, so he is so lucky.
Tanjo's go mode is still not dead.
Oh, what happened to Wolfers? I'm sorry, I was looking at Tanjo's and no magic. Oh, not the floor. I hate those floor masters. I hate the floor masters here, and I hate the floor masters in Wind Temple. They are not fun.
The only good floor master is the one in Forsaken Fortress.
Right? 'Cause at least it leads you to a check that technically could be out of logic when you get.
That's beautiful. The best floor master in the game.
The rest just suck. We hate the rest of you floor masters.
You guys should take more after the one in Forsaken Fortress. He's amazing.
Oh, Tanjo deciding to void out right there.
Right, we're going for the Tingle statue chest on Woofer's side. Meanwhile, Jar about to finish Tower of the Gods, actually. Probably our first runner to actually, like, not just go mode it.
Pretty sure Jar's been almost full clearing both dungeons so far.
Yeah, very interesting to see. It makes him look like he's a bit late, but at the same time, if he found anything, that would be good for him.
True, I mean, he was the one that checked Bird's Nest and got Mirror Shield first, so... Oh.
Can't wait for another moment of two runners waiting for checks. When is the next pause gonna be? Woofer.
This is one of the reasons I hate ET so much. It is so easy to still mess up Go mode in here.
There's so many ways it can go wrong, but when it goes right, it feels so good. Grabbing soup would have been beneficial to both Tanjo and Woofer.
I think Jar's gonna have a little bit of an advantage there, having his soup. And it's possible if he checks Grandma Mail, if that command melee, that just helps him even more.
That would be amazing. Can't wait to see what happens next.
Imagine messing up ET Go mode. Well, Elijah, you've been watching me lately, haven't you? Just watch me. You can see it all you want.
I think he's being sarcastic. Elijah has a PhD in messing up our temple Go modes.
I have a... Well, okay, that's bigger than a master's, you're right.
Oh man, a master's. It's pretty good too. Elijah actually got like an honorific doctorate for messing up our temple in the tournaments. It was a pretty good one. It was a pretty good way to mess it up though. Make me both laugh and be sad at the same time. The perfect way. Talking about Earth Temple Gomo, Woofer now back pretty deep in the dungeon, please.
He didn't get my floor masters this time, so he's got that going for him.
Meanwhile, off restream, Tanjo having to do an extra face of Jahala. Getting close to the end there. Yeah, big key was vanilla. So doing big key skip was slower for most of our runners.
They skipped half the dungeon, so
That laser stab. It's kind of funny to think about it. It is kind of fun though, because if you mess up the big key skip, then you have your big key and you're just happy. It's the best scene to mess it up.
yes.
So Woofer entering the fight with Jahala, meanwhile Tenjo exiting the fight with Jahala, and Jared starting to fight Golden.
Actually, we'll have to do overworld checks because they cannot go into Wind Temple. They are missing some key things to do Wind Temple.
Hey, you're missing quite a few.
Yeah, you're kind of missing that hook shot. Well, I mean, you don't need hook shot to enter, but you're kind of missing, like, at least those boots.
Boots. No Master Sword for Jala is probably one of the worst things that is possible. That's why I'm kind of glad for Jar. He has his soup, so it's gonna make it a little easier, at least. But Woofer is gonna have to experience the struggle, use some bombs. Oh, the bombs make some ghosts explode.
That one bomb got two. Very nice.
Nice. That bomb is now employee of the seat. Yeah, you could also use fire arrows to do that. But here's the thing, Woofer opted out of some nice double magic, so he doesn't have that much of it.
He's also not opting to use light arrows on Jahala. He's using his mirror shield.
He's using it very fast though, so... It's still going well,
Yeah, I was gonna say, Woofer's gonna
the bomb's
force
killing 4!
Oh! Very nice. At least he only has 4. He only has 3. Oh.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, it is the problem.
I didn't even see how many arrows he had. Even though the skulls do drop arrows.
Talking about skulls, Woofer lifting a skull instead of the ghost. A classic blunder. Alright, 2 more ghosts for a Woofer. Gonna need an extra face there. But as we said, not the easiest thing in the world.
Jahala, it happens. But if you have Hero Sword.
Hero Sword is so bad for Jahala.
Ooh! Andrew just found something quite nice.
It was definitely worth it. Ooh. I have a feeling that that information might be used by some runner that hasn't done ET yet. So.
I think I'd much rather go there first, then go to Jahala.
Oh, Tenjo doing something that I didn't expect to see for a while today. And I was right. He's actually going for Mila.
Mila!
Took a while, but we're finally doing like some beginning of the game checks. Try going for Needle Rot now. Meanwhile, we're about to grab another piece of the Triforce. Let's not forget that one. It's probably the easiest one to forget. And Kamali's father with the...
Don't know Grandma Mail. He would have to turn... Okay, he's gonna turn it.
Time to see what Grandma has to offer. And yes, that is a fact, Elijah. We can also do the extra chest that is here, thanks to the fire and ice arrows.
Alright, what does Grandma have? Hook shot! Grandma's heart required! Grandma, you awesome! Hard required!
Granny required. Yeah, I am also pretty happy about this.
I am
So,
too. I was hoping Grandma was gonna have something they needed.
interesting thing to note, Woofer now has a bottle somewhere. From somewhere, apparently, according to our tracker. Not to his tracker, so,
Glad you're not too happy Grandma having something.
Grandma. Thank you,
and look,
Grandma.
And Tanjo now has at least his first bottle.
Might actually have reset. Oh god. That is a good question, honestly. Next time he opens his menu, we will have to check that. Meanwhile, Jar getting some arrows back, thanks to, Rock. Rock not having much, though. Woofer going to buy some arrows, I think.
Might need those.
Meanwhile, Jar about to open the chest on the island here. Oh, no, storing it.
Nope, he's storing it.
Keeping that information to himself for a bit. And using this chest storage to do something else. Keeping the information to himself. Yeah, iBot is not happy about this. Thankfully, iBot is not tracking for us today. Today we have two wonderful trackers, though. Clarion and Lanamphy. Thank you guys for tracking.
He still has his bottle.
Very nice for him, because it is going to be required to have at least one of those. I'm surprised too that I didn't see more of just storing chests because you can. Pretty interesting strategy.
Play some golf. Probably the only island puzzle check I don't like.
I think it's fun. He's not playing golf anyway. Look at him.
If I only knew how to, actually do this.
Yeah, I prefer playing golf. It's not that bad.
It's fine until like the very last one. It's always the last one that gets me.
Oh, Woofer going for the transparent chest. Gonna be very happy to get what's inside.
Our first Master Sword.
Hello, Master Sword.
Banjo has something that I don't know where he got it from.
What is that?
Third row in the middle.
Oh, that is something interesting.
I don't remember where he got it from.
I kind of have to look at...
Was that it? Was that in the... possibly was in the Tingle chest in Earth Temple? Maybe?
Don't know. Because Woofer also has it, so it could be.
Wait, I don't think he did Tingle chest, so maybe it's...
Mila has it.
Oh,
yes,
Mila.
Yes.
Okay.
I just saw that and then I forgot about it.
Like...
My memory did a wipe. It's pretty insane. Also, Maggie actually giving us Maggie's letter for giving your Moblin's letter.
Moblin's letter.
Reverse
How does that
vanilla.
work? How does that work? I thought the
Reverse
reply... Mom was like, send me a letter.
Gotta reverse the vanilla sometimes. Oh, Jarhead going inside of Forest Haven. It's rare that we see that place, but there could be some secretary for us.
We got a tree to check, and we have a little island thing to check.
Yep, two checks. In this little place. Meanwhile, Woofer about to catch Mila. Takes a while when you don't have anything else to do.
Kinda makes it a little boring.
And what is
There
our
it is.
friend, the postman, gonna have for us? Postman, postman, postman. Postman with the riches, apparently.
The top of the tree has Skullhammer.
That is very interesting. It's also one of those checks that is so far out of the way that even if the other runners now know, they're gonna hesitate to go for it. For grabbing the town flower. Meanwhile, Jar about to open the other Forest Haven check. Oh, I like that one.
Jarhead did do Godon.
The bosses are just not shown as killed, but we do have
Just forgot to highlight the boss there.
The bosses. Not the biggest mistake.
He's also done DRC as well.
There we go. Thank
Hey.
you, Crackers. You guys are fantastic. Thank
Always,
you, Claire.
always.
Thank you, Lenamfi. Oh, time for some trading. On
Time for
Tenuous
some
Planet.
Bomb Island too.
That's another one that runners are gonna hesitate to do.
They're gonna hope and pray that Jar finds nothing in here. Just the bosses weren't highlighted on Jarhead's side. That's all.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
That would be pretty funny.
That would be some next level thinking. Alright, Jarhead falling off in the lava. Already voting out.
He's just going straight into the lava. Skipping the
Yeah.
chest altogether.
Yeah, they're just falling in lava for a while. It's called the Dawn Special. Bomb Island. I love Bomb Island. It's not even a joke.
Exactly, Elijah. You don't know. You don't need to know where you get them. You just need to know. Oh, I have it. Cool. How many more items till I can, go mode?
Basically.
Bye.
Woofer trying to get something at Beetles, but that Beetle doesn't have what he wanted, apparently. And Jar just opening the chest.
Dead.
Not metagaming, just opening the chest.
I was kind of hoping you did too. It wasn't gonna be surprising if Bomb Island was dead. It's usually dead for me.
If you don't like Bomb Island, it's because you haven't gone through the pain. Oh, trust me, CTL. I have seen the pain, but I still like it. I once saw a man be in Bomb Island for over 20 minutes. It was the funniest thing ever.
We are heading for Private Oasis here.
Private Oasis time. Meanwhile, Woofer going for Grandma.
I'm forgetting he has to do what? Or not? Oh, he's gonna get it right there. Okay.
And there's a few spots for it on this island. This one is pretty good too, because if you're bad at timing your drops, you can just go at whatever height you want.
This is true.
And
Shortfall chest
taking-
is also a potential check as well, so.
And we might see our runners skipping Ice Ring on the restream because someone is checking it for him. It is a strange one. Strange concept for a race.
I feel like the swords are gonna be in dungeons though. That's gonna be my guess. The rest of them's gonna be in dungeons.
There's gonna be one in Master Sword Chamber. I want to believe. Nice hook shot for Woofer ZFG. Meanwhile, Jar breaking the logic of this room. Going for what the tracker calls the second chest, but everyone thinks is the first chest. Because of our route.
He's waiting. Wolfers is waiting to see what
Yeah.
Jar gets.
Woofer waiting. Chilling. Is Jar just gonna stop in front of the other chest just to mess with him? Is the question. Alright, are we gonna see another moment of that? Nope. Just opening it.
This is dead.
Don't think Woofer is gonna go for Private Oasis now. Oh, meanwhile, Danjo checking Angular off restream.
Only can do this check though. He doesn't have Mirror Shield sadly to go inside of Angular to check its chest.
Yeah, so it's gonna be enough information for people. Oh. And it's potentially interesting. Meanwhile, Woofer on Windfall. Rolling, rolling, rolling. About to go get his reward from Zaneri.
Nothing. Nothing good.
It's
Got
money,
a lot of
nothing-
rupees this seed.
We should always do like predictions like that. Like instead of who's gonna win, who's gonna hand with the most rupees. Could be a new one. It is hard to hide a Master Sword. It is very hard. But those Master Swords are hiding themselves really well.
Jar getting the snipe there because all he has to do is get the transparent chest because Creeb only has a bottle and we don't need Creeb.
Creeb.
Yep, need command and irons at least. Oh, there it is on Tanjo's side.
Yeah, we're finally getting Common Melody. Meanwhile, I don't know what Woofer is doing, but whatever it is, I don't see it.
His thing is kind of loading for me. Is it loading for you?
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna try the nice.
That's what he's doing. He's loading. He's building anticipation on his side.
Oh man, that's the best strategy. When your stream is lagging, people can't snipe it. Just press the lag switch once in a while. Yeah, Woofer's dead. That's a shame.
Oh, I think his stream might have died. Yeah,
Yeah, it
his stream died on race time. I can see it.
It's alright, we are switching to Jarhead sound for the meantime. Apparently, according to insider information, is PC
Oh,
blue
no.
screen.
Oh no.
That is not good. That ain't good.
I hope.
And we now have Tanjo replacing Woofer ZFG on restream. So
I guess I'll
Little
get rid of
danger,
Tanjo's thing
everyone.
on there.
Little
Get rid of
danger,
Tanjo's thing
everyone.
on there.
Yeah, just gonna take a second to fix the tracker for Tanjo, but
And
our
in case you
tracker's
guys
already
did-
on it.
In case you guys didn't know, Command Melody was in Note to Mom, the first check, Bido Mom mail, so which was found on the top of Angular, so Angular is loaded. Yet again.
And it could be even more loaded because we didn't even see the inside. Oh,
Sadly,
are you?
not yet. Tanjo's back in Tower of the Gods, though, so
Pretty interesting. Can't wait to see what he does with that.
I'm not exactly
We-
sure why he's back in Tower of the Gods. Because I hope he knows there's no warp pot, so hope he's not going for the warp pot here.
Apparently, the cropping for Tanjo is a bit off, so everyone gets to see Tanjo concentrating. Meanwhile, Jared is waiting for Mila.
Ah, yes, this check. I can see why you would want to measure desktop background. Oh god. I thought only Tuba wanted that.
And Mila finally getting there for Jared.
So long when you're, got nothing else to do.
Yeah,
Alright, Tower of the Gods compass.
best item in the game. Truly. Apparently, Woofer's stream is back, so don't know if we're gonna put him back on restream or not. But if you guys want to see Woofer's stream, there's always ways to see it.
You could have a multi-stream up. Or just pull up his stream.
Good at that second one. It's easier for me. Don't reswap to Tanjo, that is very fair. We will keep you updated on what Woofer ZFG is doing.
I can say there's nothing on top of Headstone. It's just Piece of Heart.
I think Tanjo uses Pictobox to check that, actually. So that's why we didn't see it on his side. Meanwhile, Jar sailing fastest way to a new destination that we saw off of on Tanjo's stream already. So we know Angular is going to be at least offloaded.
Meanwhile, they are running out of overworld checks, so
I'm starting to really put my hopes on Master Sword Chamber.
oh, I just meant they have to go back in Earth Temple because Earth Temple might have, it's looking like it might have something.
That too, yes.
Gotta get
But
that
please.
note to Mom.
Please, Master Sword Chamber.
At this rate, it's at least possibly gonna have irons in it, so unless irons are right here.
That would be pretty hilarious. Imagine if Iron's not here, it means Tanjo's gonna have to go back to DRC to get a mirror shield to get iron boots. Can't wait to see what Angular has for us.
They for once wanted not to have iron boots so that they have to force to go back into Earth Temple.
Oh, that would be good too. Either ways, we're getting some spectacle out of it. Because like I said, if it does happen, Tanjo's gonna have to go
Have
back
to go
in
get the
DRC.
shield. He's already headed back that way though, so he's gonna grab it.
Just in case.
And this check has
Oh. Jared's waiting. I mean, Jar, you could You could go to get storage on a block or something.
Spectate. There are no mini games in Logic for these settings.
Yeah, sadly. There's a bunch of settings for this rando, but we're not always using all of them for the races. So, you could
Just
also
do Bob
for
drop storage. Just do it. Jar, do it. Just do it. He put his head through the chest. He's looking straight into it.
Yeah, he's looking inside. Is Woofer just gonna warp away? Woofer is also messing with Jar right now, pretending to warp away. Woofer now going inside of Angular.
He's gonna make him do the whole puzzle, and then he'll open it right as he gets to
It really looks that
right
way.
beforehand. Making them all work for it. Now this is a race.
And it's a Master Sword!
Angular 110% loaded this seed.
Yeah, very solid Angular today. Woofer having a bit of trouble with the puzzle. And now he knows he has to do it. And Tenjo in a mass scramble right now because he now knows he needs a mirror shield.
I'm also believe, according to Tracker, that they are gonna have to go back in Earth Temple because Irons has to be in there, according to Tracker.
Yeah, and Jared already heading back there. I mean, not heading back,
yeah,
actually
he's
going
heading there. So we are just one sword and at least Iron Boots away from go mode here.
The mirror shield was in the bird's nest in DRC. So we need a small key to do DRC backwards to go get that. Tenjo already got the small key. Only needs now to go get that in the bird's nest. While Jar back on outside?
He's gonna grab his command before heading in, I think.
A good idea, honestly.
Very good idea.
It's always nicer to do that dungeon with it. Tenjo about to get his mirror shield.
And then he'll head his. Oh!
Not getting his mirror shield anymore.
He wants to roll off first. He needed to do a roll.
I don't think he needed it because he looked very sad at himself in the cam.
Well, he does at least know where the next sword is, so it's not a necessity to go get right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably just save that one for close to last, or save it for last. Go find the other stuff first.
Could be a good idea. It doesn't boost your damage at all. The Master Sword always hits the same damage no matter what phase of it is. Could be not a bad idea to keep it for the end. Meanwhile, Jared now heading for our temple for real this time.
Nope, it looks like Tando might actually go ahead and get that sword. Or he's gonna get the he's gonna get the skull hammer. That's what he's
also necessary.
Yep.
And Jar about to enter our temple for the first time.
Go modding ET was not the smartest play.
Apparently not.
Not this time at least. Yeah, Jar's probably not gonna do that. I hardly ever see him use a tracker, and when he does use it, he doesn't always update it.
And the problem is that in this race, it is actually a rule to keep it updated.
Oh, is it?
I think so, yeah. The idea being to give as much information as you can to the other runners. But it is a fun race, so don't think anyone is gonna get banned over that.
Let me see. says that you have to have the tracker up on stream. It doesn't say that you have to keep it updated. I'm just saying, it just says you must have both the item map and dungeon sections of your tracker on stream so that opponents can see where you've been and what items you have. I mean, technically, I guess that does mean you have to keep it updated, but it doesn't definitively say.
We're just gonna say this. Tuba needs to be more precise in the future.
States your tracker, right? True, Crane. Very true.
Who even uses a tracker is the better question.
What are trackers?
Never use that. The only times I track is when I'm the tracker for a race.
True.
Alright, Jar getting storage here. Probably gonna start with a nice little go mode and then do checks. Because Jar is the only one that doesn't have the shard from Jahala yet, so.
This is true. So the faster you can get Jahala done, all the runners will be right around close to each other in check density and everything, so.
Yeah, it's really closing in, like, not much difference between them right now.
Okay,
Oh, Tanjo actually going too angular.
You grab that last sword, or second to last sword.
We all know the last sword is gonna be. We don't know. We all know where it's gonna be. Tanjo falling in the water.
Yeah, our typical big key chest, like it always is. Oh, Jar, careful.
The big key chest is gonna have the.
No! Oh my god! Oh god! No! Oh my god! Oh my god!
No!
This is
Bad touch.
This is bad. Okay, maybe he's safe.
We
I think he's safe.
We lived.
Bad hands. No touchy.
Bad touch. No.
Alright, Wolfers is gonna be heading back into ET now as well, so.
Alright. So we do need to find the iron boots in this dungeon. What about a nice iron boots on the big key?
Oh, he is at Wind Temple.
Yeah, you don't really need the boots to get in.
You don't need them, but
they're very nice. Jared avoiding out here, but I think that was on purpose. Gonna go check this extra chest on the line of the go mode.
I don't believe they had anything in them because Tanjo did the same thing, and he doesn't have like irons on his tracker, so.
It is very hard to keep track of all of this, especially while you're running it. So, not surprising to see a runner forget a check at this point. And Woofer now in Wind Temple. So, who knows? Maybe he's gonna be the first to find those very nice that last sword.
If he finds last sword, he would still need irons though, for the one fan room. Okay,
Alright,
Jar's gonna have a lot easier time with Jahala than both of our other runners did.
Yeah, could even use soup to make single sword slash kill
That
ghosts
makes sense,
if you want.
Elijah. I mean, watch the other runners finish up ET, find out where the irons are while he's in Wind Temple, hoping and praying that the last sword's here. It's all he would have to do is go back, get the check, and then come back in here and go mode. It's not a bad idea though.
It's metagaming for sure. But we saw much worse in this race.
Yeah, they would you need irons to get all the way to the boss door, unfortunately. And you can't get past kill all the enemies either because, you know, remember bars are not an exception in this game. Bar doors they're not an option.
They're the closest thing to a real wall. It's insane.
Unfortunately.
Meanwhile, Jar about to finish his fight with Jala.
And Tanjo in ET, trying to find them iron boots.
Respect the choice of Jar to start by fighting Jala. It means that he's gonna get the information from Tanjo on what he finds before Jar had finished Jala.
And there's an Earth Temple small key.
Pretty nice. Not the worst thing to find. And Jahala is now more dead than before.
Bye-bye, Jahala.
It was nice knowing you. Okay, maybe
Oh.
not that nice.
Looks like Wolfers is leaving Wind Temple now.
That's not a bad idea. Not much else you can do in that dungeon.
Oh, Tanjo is going to store this chest here.
Smart, smart.
He's gonna go backwards and hookshot the moblin, and so yeah, that's better. That's smarter.
Also, he hides the information of that chest for at least a little bit. And that's gonna be just enough to force Jar to think for himself. Having warp paths between dungeons would have made this section extra game mindy. Yep, probably is. It's risky, but at this point, I think they're all playing in each other's minds, Elijah.
Jar's
Getting
gonna go
pretty
check
intense.
basement. Jar's gonna go to basement first.
Oh. If it's the iron boots in the big key chest, I'm gonna be amazed.
Getting cucked by a moblin there.
Goblin, calm down. Is
don't-
Wolfer gonna go for the left? That will be. Where are we going? Is Wolfer going for the basement? Is he going for the right? Is he going for the left?
Or is he just gonna sit and wait?
Also a good strategy.
Another Earth Temple small key.
Jar going for a strat that I don't see him do often.
Oh, this is usually the way I do my ET basement.
Exactly, I'm not used to seeing him do that.
I thought he'd go for the roll clip.
I mean, it does keep the information of what's in what chest for longer.
True.
It's kind of smart, kind of dumb at the same time. I love it.
Time to check the mini boss.
Sorry, mini boss. Even when we have light arrows, it's faster to just ignore you. Oh,
It's
yellow
just
rupee.
a yellow rupee.
Amazing. I have no idea. At this point, I think they're just all playing with each other's. Is Wolfer gonna start this one?
At this rate, I think the
Wolfer.
last only checks we don't know are the floor master room besides what Jar's doing right here.
Actually, I think one of them went for the
Oh wait,
floor
this
master
one,
room.
the third block's room. I forgot about that
The
too.
3-block room. Yep, this one is a small key, Elijah. Alright, Jared finishing the puzzle solution with off the room. Going for big key chest first. Surprising. And to answer your question, Koi Pen, it depends from seed to seed. Basically, Since you never know where things are, from one time to the other, any routing could be better than another one, depending on the seed itself. So it's a hard question to answer. Jared going out of the room, keeping information apparently. Oh my god.
Did he is he doing it that way? That'd be funny, getting storage on all of them.
Possible.
Woofer's leaving her temple.
What is going on?
I think they're having fun with each other right now.
Woofer actually stored a small key, by the way, I think. So he might be bringing it to Wind Temple.
Yeah, that might be what he's doing. Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Jar just waiting. I am so confused right now. It's insane. Like, they're not even playing the game anymore. They're playing each other's, and it's beautiful.
I think Jar should just store all the chests like Elijah said.
Opting to wait, Ed banging against the chest, opening it!
There's a
It's the bottle. So now Tanjo knows he doesn't need to do this one. Tanjo's looking at the screen. Just making sure that he... Oh, those stick the
Minenko has irons!
If Minenko has the irons, oh my god.
And now big key chest.
Jar, it's open. Jar.
Gary thinks it's funny.
Jar. Somebody arrest that man. Oh my god.
Irons. Minenko has the iron boots. Oh.
Oh my god.
So Woofer's gonna have to go back into the basement, get the deluxe Picto. Wait, what's he doing? Jar, are you watching the others? There's no other checks.
Tenjo just focused so hard.
Actually, there's still Floor Master. Nobody's checked Floor Master yet. Never mind.
No, someone checked for masters earlier.
Did they?
Yeah,
Who?
I'm pretty sure that Woofer did.
Did he?
Yeah. Woofer got caught there.
Did he do... Well, did he get the other...
Question. You know Woofer is going back to Earth Temple again now.
Yeah, so he didn't get the one... Yeah, that's what I thought. So it still has to be the kill all Floor Masters, so that one hasn't been done.
Jar is going back, Tanjo too, and now Woofer following them in the dungeon. Yeah, Tanjo never opened 3 blocks, surprisingly.
They're all confusing me because of what they're doing.
They just, like I said, they're not playing the game anymore. They're playing each other's. Oh man, Jared now grabbing the small key here.
He's gonna store it.
Oh, just grabbing it. There's no possible way to hide Minenko. That is actually a fact. Just yeet the pig all the way to Windfall and use the pig to hide Minenko. It's a perfect plan. You just have to yeet the pig from island to island. Getting perfect skews every time. Oh, Jar trying this trick here. Pretty interesting to see. Meanwhile, Woofer going for his deluxe pick the box in the basement.
Just taking the storage out of 3 blocks and just leaving. I don't know. Can you? I don't know if he's gonna be able to get out.
Bomb jumps, maybe?
That'd be the only way I would think.
Yeah, he's not doing that. Woofer, now back at the beginning of the dungeon. Didn't think of the bombs. Oh no.
Rando just leaving 3 blocks. Not going back for it.
Woofer and Tanjo leaving the dungeon now. Is Jar gonna be the only one to show us what's in 3 blocks? My God, I don't know what's going on anymore, but it's fantastic.
Frodo doing this. No, now he's doing that. No, he went this way.
Woofer just waiting in front of Earth Temple. Probably gonna watch if Tanjo gets something nice from Minanko, and then just Jared also storing 3 block room. Oh man.
Alright, about to find out. Does Minanko have iron? Minanko has
Hero Charm! Oh
Okay,
my God.
that's good. So, okay, it is an ET still, so it's either in 3 blocks chest or that kill off Lore Master.
Oh my God.
It has to be in one of those 2 checks.
Yeah, the other 2 are better go get Minenko now.
They're not gonna get Minanko.
Illegal to skip. That's menu rule. Someone put it in race time. Right? Floor Masters times, apparently. Woofer just chilling on the world map. What a race it is. What a race it has been. Jar voiding out here.
Sword. Team has the last sword.
Floor Masters time.
Temple's fully go mode.
Yeah, we have a sword now.
Oh my God.
And Tanjo will have to go back to 3 blocks room to get that one. Alright, a small key has been found in this place. We already knew that. But now, we need to know the rest.
Has to have. Oh, hop across. Nobody did check hop across.
Yep. Up across boxes has never been done. It's either the up across boxes or what Jar is doing, so...
I think it's here. Yeah, I'm thinking hop across has a key. I think they're here. 50-50. Which one is it gonna be? Because Wolfer still has to go back and get the last sword. And it's... hop across is dead. E.T. Jar is ready for go mode.
Yeah, time to go mode the wind tempo. The only thing, so just doing your tempo completely the first time was the play. And oh my God, Jar waiting long enough to make both runners go out of her tempo, so he now has that on his side.
He will have to still find a small key, whereas Wolfer's will not, but hopefully he can find it in the first, couple of checks there.
Yep. Let's wait and see what is going on.
Yeah,
we only
Elijah.
need a small key in one temple. But finding it, not the easiest task sometimes. Huh? He's going from Nenko. Oh, that's a good guy. Good job.
Good
Good.
job, Jar. Getting that hero's charm.
Thank you, Nenko. Making us prettier, giving us masks. Is that player teabagging?
Indeed he did. Alright, time for some Wind Temple. Jar still has quite a bit of time to be able to find that small key though, so...
Yeah, let's hope for him that the small key is closed. But if it's not, it's gonna give at least one of our other runners a fighting chance to catch up. Wait to see. Meanwhile, Tanjo finally activating that chest, gonna use it to go get the other ones. And Jared equipping his iron boots, recently found. Woofer now back in her temple.
Jar and Wind Temple. Just gotta find that small key.
We do not have any idea where the small key is in Wind Temple.
We do not. Because Wolfers actually did a smart play and brought it over. While waiting for the other two runners to find the stuff.
Yeah, the only thing we know about Wind Temple is a few chests that have been checked by a Woofer, but not much has been found in them. So who knows? Maybe we're gonna find big key before small key. That's always fun.
No, not much of a go mode. Don't have to do the whole chest storage thing.
Woofer has the blue art pot open in Wind Temple as well. Yep, that is actually a fact. Are we going for spring storage for no reason? Nice. Spring storage! Yeah, Argyl's lyrics kit not being nice.
Tanjo's had some issues with these EGL skips today. That's been happening a lot.
Oh my god, he made it back. Roll clips are never the easy thing to do.
Mash Kappa.
But Effie, not everyone mashes as fast as you.
We're not all that good.
You're the tracker. Just mash on one of the things on the tracker to show people how much of a masher you are.
Poor Tanjo.
Oh, Tanjo. That's kind of sad. Oh, no. But Tanjo not giving up. Going for it again. Meanwhile, Woofer getting the small key in the Floor Master room. Oh, Tingle chest for Jar. Woofer getting some Floor Masters. Meanwhile, Tanjo getting storage back.
And that's a dungeon map. Left alcove chest. It's gonna be in left alcove chest. That's where the key. That's where one of the small keys is gonna be. God darn keys.
Imagine looking for a key and getting beat by a key. Oh no. Using the patented bacular though, so very nice. Woofer getting the iron boots and noping out of the dungeon now. Probably gonna go get the...
Yep, have to get a sword and then can head into Wind Temple with Jar. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wolfers is not getting sword.
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem.
Wolfers, what are you doing? He's literally marking everything on his tracker right now.
Woofer.
Literally everything's marked except for that last sword. Oh, there's a
He
small
marked
key.
everything. He marked everything off but the iron boots.
He might, cause Jar
He-
stored it in three blocks room. He must have not realized that it was stored.
Oh no!
Oh no!
And now he even marked the master sword on his tracker, but he doesn't have it. So it's gonna
Cheater! Cheater!
gonna be a bit of a problem later. Well, it is now very much Jar's race to lose.
Very much so. Oh no! Poor Tanjo.
So that
Poor Tanjo.
Tenjo's not having fun right now, but he's not giving up, and that is beautiful.
Yeah. Well, Tanjo keeps up with his tracker. He's always been. He's gonna lose it. He's gonna lose it. He's not. He's gonna lose it. He's gonna lose it. Yep, he's losing it.
Even voided out on the. My God.
Tanjo.
Tenjo's not having a good time.
I feel so bad for him. His EGL is just not good this race.
I think I think for the next time we do a race like this, we're gonna have to make it clear that you need to mark everything. It's just every single thing.
Yeah. If you don't keep up with your tracker, I feel like that isn't fair. If that's and make it
Because
clear too, but say you need to keep up with your tracker. Just a little more clear instructions, because that can be taken. I don't know.
Yeah, right now nobody has an idea where in their temple Jar got his sword, so it's pretty hard for the runners to think about it, especially since it was stored.
Left ET and it's like, it's gonna please be Fire Mountain.
Oh man.
Wow!
Jar falling down.
He forgot that he had chest storage.
You did.
Hey Jar, you got you. This isn't okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
He's trying to avoid out right now. There he goes. Big key, please. Can that be big key?
Yeah, tuner over save would have been fun for once, but
He's not gonna check. We'll see if that was big key.
Meanwhile, Woofer trying to start his go mode 2 in Wind Temple. We now have storage for Woofer. The only problem for Woofer is going to be that last sword after the dungeon.
He might have realized, so he might, since he's already in Wind Temple, he'll go mode Wind Temple and then go get his sword. Or he's going to assume that it's Master Sword Chamber, maybe.
I'd like to see Master Sword Chamber.
Poor Tanjo is gonna realize, oh, maybe he knew EGL was there, and he's like, I'm done with this, and is going back into ET with EGL. That darn chest down there.
Not a bad idea, considering what's been happening.
They're gonna have to take out the guys again.
And Joe's been pretty good at keeping up with where everything is, which is nice. for
He'll be the first
Going
one to
through.
make it into Mulgara over here. Alright, take two.
sadly not on restream, so we won't get to that sweet, sweet music.
We'll
But Josh
get to
should
that
provide us
shortly.
with some. Danjo now back in her temple.
Alright, okay, Jar has it now. He knows what to do. He's got this. There you go.
Beautiful. My god. It feels bad for Danjo to come back to this dungeon once again.
I feel bad for Tanjos today. Like, he was doing really well at the beginning, and then here at the end, it's just not been the best.
It's always sad when that happens. But in this kind of race, it is really hard to keep your concentration up that long. Like, they don't only need to focus on what they're doing, they also need to focus on two other streams to get information.
Exactly.
Like, I'm doing
Alright,
it
now-
as a commentator, and I already feel bad. It is time for the cat round, even if I don't think there is.
8 people, right? I think it would have been a lot more fun if more people had joined. It would have been funny.
Yeah, it would have been
It-
extremely funny.
And then no warp pots, of course.
It has been a good test run, at least. I'm so glad I didn't run this race. Some courageous people actually did, and we're watching them right now. And Mulgara still having another phase. Time to snipe again. There we go. Meanwhile, Tanjo getting his small key from the floor master room. About to get his iron boots. He's gonna think about going for the 3-block chest.
Fully.
And Woofer about to get the piece of the Triforce. So full Triforce first for Woofer. Still missing that sword that we know where it is, but is very hard to actually know. For the runners. Alright, Woofer. Where are you going? Is the question.
You going back to ET, or are you checking Master Sword Chamber? I mean, they should. If they've looked at jars, they know that he has it. So, and they know he's not in Hyrule.
Yeah, let's see where Tanjo's gonna go to.
He's
Tanjo's going
leaving.
out to her temple.
Yeah, Wolfers knows where the sword is. Sadly, Tanjo is
Oh,
leaving.
man. How many times does that make Tanjo going in her temple? Like
That'll make like 5, something like that.
I think he's gonna hate her temple for a while after today. Oh god.
That's a big oof.
And Jar heading for Hyrule now.
Maybe if he hadn't reset it, he's
Jar going for Master Sword Chamber. At least gonna show the other two that it's not there. Come on, Jar.
He's doing this on purpose.
Jar, don't go finish. If you're listening to me, don't go finish the game. Go in 3 blocks room to show them where the sword is. that would be the ultimate kind.
I don't think he'll check the light arrow check.
That would be amazing.
But if he has the streams up, he probably knows that Tan doesn't have the last sword. He's
my God, he's storing it.
He's storing the master sword. So he's trying to.
It's a weird chest. It's really weird to store. Good luck.
Why are you going through it? Why do you go through that chest?
Like I said, it's a weird one. It's a bit bugged. Transparent chests are all weird like that. It's surprising.
Oh.
Are we gonna get it? Yeah, Woofer's in 3 block room. I hope that Tanjo's looking at Woofer's stream. Because it's gonna tell him where the sword is, at least. Alright, 26 bombs to go. Are we getting it before we run out of bombs, is the question. Meanwhile, Woofer getting his Master Sword, about to head to Hyrule.
Gotta get that light ring chart.
Was so worth it. Didn't store it, though. Just... Didn't end up storing it. Honestly, it's one of those chests that we never think about storing, so I don't think any of us know where to get storage here. I'd like to point out that Tanjo's face is a bit despaired right now.
I think he just said he's saying stuff. What I can tell. Yup, he knows. I think he knows now.
Yeah, I think he knows.
Oh.
You can see the desperation in his eyes. It's a bit sad.
And he probably is hating himself. Like, dude, I stored that chest, and then.
Yeah.
Oh. Poor Tanjo.
Meanwhile, Woofer following Jar pretty closely. Not going to mess us our chamber.
Probably a smart idea.
Are we gonna see another a last standoff at Puppet Ganon or something? That would be funny. Completely useless, but funny. Chest storage through the barrier. That could be funny. Tanjo getting a small key. It's now time to go mode.
Go mode. Yes, he realized he's go moding now. The funny thing is, I think Tanjo was the most ahead at the beginning, and then tables turned here right at the end.
Yeah, Tanjo was the first to find quite a few items at the beginning there.
Ichi was the killer this seed.
Yeah, E.T. just destroyed the man that we all once knew. A bit sad, truly. And Phantom Ganon finishing his cameo on Jar's screen.
Yeah.
First trip without a mirror shield, definitely.
And then EGL, just him not having the EGL skip in general really hurt him. Like every time he went in and did it, it took him several tries.
That's a bit of a problem. Really, like we said, not the easiest trick in the book. Really hard to do. What are you doing, Woofer? Woofer? I like this, but you don't need to do it. Woofer's doing trial skip. If you guys want to pull the stream. It's the one thing we never do because the door is open. Meanwhile, Jar about to enter Phantom Ganon. Alright, missing the first shot for Jar. Meanwhile, Tanjo about to head into Melgira. Jar missing a few shots actually. Is he doing the famous threat of throwing for content?
He got his trials. He got his trial skip.
Yeah, the Woofer got the trial skips. He sure dodged that door.
Try to snipe the tail.
Oh, Tenjo is now in the pit. Gonna need the blade to knock him off.
He's not having an easy time getting the blade to knock him out.
To be fair, the second you start messing up in a seed, it just gets worse and worse. Usually, you get nervous and then things just don't go your way. It's kind of sad. It needs to remove the boots before side hopping. There we go.
Alright, Jar is on second phase here. Gotta get that spider Ganon in.
Are we getting a double crit? Are we getting a double crit? There we go.
We are. Yes, we are.
Every time, it's easy.
Easiest trick in the book.
Oh, getting the first snipe on phase 3 too. Yeah, it is time to spam whatever flavor of the day of PogChamp is. Or maybe Komodo hypes. Whatever you feel like.
Oh, just getting that snipe. That was nice.
For missing the first shot.
And now he's gonna get cut.
One shot down in phase 1 for Woofer. Meanwhile, Jared finishing phase 3.
2 shots for Woofer.
Yeah, 2 shots there. Meanwhile,
And 3 shots.
Tanjo's about halfway into Mulgira. And phase 1 of Puppet Ganon is now down for Woofer. Only 2 phases to go.
It was a very good PG1 for Woofer.
And now
Climbing
Jar
the
is
rope.
passing up the rope. Is Woofer going for the double crip or the singular crip or whatever?
He might go for a crip.
I know he's been trying to learn that one since he came back to the rando, but back when he was a champion, that one was not one of the tricks that people did. So
Oh, so close. He almost had
very
it.
close.
Alright, Jar is now in Ganon.
Person Ganon, my favorite of the PGs, except for Person Grandma. There we go. Woofer now starting phase 3. And meanwhile, Tanjo finishing things off with Mulgira. Now I'm gonna have to go get the Master Sword.
It's gonna be a GG's for Jar.
Yeah,
Finished
send your
with a
GGs in the
time
chat.
2:13:26.
Hello.
And he's joining us already.
Hello.
Hello, Jar.
Hello.
Okay, so about that last Master Sword.
I don't know how Tanjo didn't see it, and I don't know how
He
Woofer
had
didn't get it
stored that-
earlier.
He had stored that chest, but then he was leaving Earth Temple, and then I don't know, he
I think it
fell
just
and couldn't get up the steps with chest
it,
storage, so he just left.
Oh,
it,
like in the first room.
Yeah.
the thing with that sword is that you voided out at a moment where everyone was doing something, so I think they all missed it somehow. And since you
Yeah.
didn't really mark off the locations that you did in that dungeon, they didn't
yeah.
see it.
Yeah,
We were talking about that.
I
we-
completely stopped using the map checker halfway through.
Yeah, we were talking about this during the race, but
even.
next time that we do one of these, we might have to make it mandatory to keep your trackers 100%
Dude,
updated.
It was just really hard to
know.
actually keep track of what I was doing, because I was trying to play the game and keep track of what they were doing, and it was hard enough just
It's
to remember
insane, I
actually
know.
updating my items.
I know it is, and I know Jar, but what I'm saying is that basically we had 3 different levels of map tracker done. It was just weird.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
literally only used the map tracker for the beginning, and then after that I was just too busy trying to keep track of what they were doing, and I was still missing stuff that they were doing.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if they actually skipped everything in Tower of the Gods or not.
Imagine if we had more than 3 runners.
God, yeah.
I think we did this concept with a co-pilot, someone that just snipes streams for another player would be pretty good too.
Yeah, that could be good.
Yeah, my brain hurts, and I haven't even played in this one, so I understand why it was rough.
Yeah.
I think all y'all's ET was pretty funny at the end.
I was
Oh my God.
I remember I had seen Woofer do the kill of Floor Masters, but and then I saw him get caught by the Floor Master, but I wasn't paying enough attention after that, so I wasn't sure if he had gone back to get it. Then I was just I
Yeah,
don't
he
think
hadn't
he
done-
did.
He did. He
Yeah.
hadn't. So I was like, it
Yep.
has to be there.
Yeah.
Unless the only other check it would have been that Wolford was checking when you were doing that was hop across boxes.
Yeah, well,
Newsflash.
That one I for sure knew couldn't be it. That was why I just straight up opened the big key chest, because I knew there was only one chest left that could have a small key, and it still needs to place the big key somewhere. So the big
It's in
key
your
needs
GG's
to go in the big key chest.
GG
Yeah,
to
GG Wolford.
Woofers.
Yeah, GD's to Woofer. We just finished off stream. Also, newsflash. Tanjo now has his Master Sword. He also looks about done with life right now. It's pretty sad.
He cucks him so hard this seed. It's sad.
It's really, really sad. E.T. was his killer. I think he's been there 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of points where it just looked like we were all, or they both kind of looked confused about what they needed to be doing. Just like when Tanjo and I were done finishing Earth Temple, he kind of seemed confused about where he was supposed to be going next. Woofer.
And we are joined by Woofer, GG's Woofer.
Alright, so I just want to say halfway through, I saw that Jarhead just completely gave up on tracking. And I was like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know what the rules are on looking at VODs, but I did it. And I felt kind of bad about it.
Nah,
but-
I'm totally fine with it.
No,
I
no,
know,
no, but here's what happened. I forgot that I opened your VOD, so I kept watching that as if it was your stream, and I thought
Oh,
you
shit.
were way behind me, and I was like,
Oh,
what
yeah.
is going on? How did Jarhead lose all the pearls and the swords and is still in Tower of the Gods? This is so
Yeah.
confusing. And
Yeah,
at one
well,
point, I checked off every location. I had no idea where the iron boots were, and Tanjo had them crossed off too.
yeah.
And then I went back and just guessed.
At some point I was I realized I also forgot to set or to open the race room with live split, so my timer wasn't going the entire time either. So that probably didn't help. But yeah, midway through DRC, I was just dude, I have to pay attention to too much stuff. I cannot track items, or I cannot track the map too. I tried to keep the items updated, but oh my god, I could not do the map at the same time.
To be fair, according to semantics, you didn't need to keep it updated. It just had to be on screen, surprisingly. But it
that was
might
something
have to be reworked for the next one.
Yeah, that was something that was mentioned to me at some point. It's just what if you just put the map tracker on screen or the tracker on screen and then don't use it at all? because it's on screen.
Yeah,
So it's just
semantics
like, oh, yeah,
would
that'd
have
be the play
allowed it.
that Tuba and Mons would do. Just have it on, but don't use it at all.
Yeah, that's me. Yes, that's why I didn't do this race. I know
It
I
was
can't.
also, it was really frustrating to keep up when you and Tanger were both storing chests.
Oh yeah. No. Like I said in the race time, I was having so much more fun trying to figure out ways to fuck with you guys than actually making progress.
Thought it was funny.
Yeah,
Like just storing random chests and then like waiting until later to figure out what they were. Like I was hoping that like saving Grandma and then not opening the letter until later, you guys wouldn't realize that when I opened it, that was what I got.
Yeah, they hadn't done Grandma before you finally got the mail for it.
Yeah, like that was a lot of stuff that like was coming up for me. It was just like I was delaying a lot of things because I didn't want to do them like so much ahead of time that you guys would get the information like way before you would have gone to it. So like that was like I intentionally held off on doing a lot of stuff like just so that you guys wouldn't have the information until later.
But
My whole strategy in general was dungeon rushing because those are guaranteed to be like required.
Yeah.
Well, the overworld is something you can skip, but in the end, it was like find the last item and try to hide it from your opponent.
No joke. The play that you did while everyone was playing with each other's in our temple was amazing. Just taking a small key, going to put it in one temple, coming back. Okay, you guys play your game. I'm just gonna get a key for later.
Was Jarhead the one who found iron boots?
Yeah.
Okay, so that really confused me because I saw the chest in the floor master's room checked off on Tanjo's tracker, and I'm like, I don't remember checking that.
He checked it off because what happened for me was I saw you get end of floor masters, and then I saw you get caught, but I wasn't sure if you went back and did it again.
No, I didn't.
So like I was thinking for so long, I was just like, I'm almost 100% sure Tanjo didn't go for it because I saw Tanjo go through, and I saw him do like left side and the back area, but I didn't see him get floor masters. So I was just like, I wonder if Wooford didn't actually get floor masters. So I went back and did it, and obviously it was good. But yeah, like.
And that last sword, I was like going to Wind Temple, and I was like super hyped because I had the iron boots, and I thought for sure the sword would be in there. Because everyone was in Earth Temple for so long, and then I actually opened your real stream, and I saw you had the last sword, and I'm like, what happened?
I was wondering if you like actually knew where it was, because like.
No.
Like I said, Jar, when you got that when you voided out and got the sword, I think both of them were doing something important, and everyone missed it.
God, this was like, this was so interesting.
And
I actually love this.
I think a modification I would do, like I said earlier, like do it in teams. Like one player is playing and the other one is stream sniping for him.
Yeah,
that would be funny.
Yeah.
Also, it would make it easier for the player to actually track himself.
Yeah. Really though. Yeah, like seriously, just trying to keep track of what other people were doing, as well as like making sure like I was like doing stuff that they hadn't done and like stuff like that. Like, you know, figuring out ways to keep information from you guys if I could. Like, there was just too much stuff that I just could not actually track my map.
The first standoff moment was in the RC when you just decided to wait in front of the big chest.
We saw Tanjo's facial expression on that, and he just cracked the hell up.
Jarhead, do you remember what happened in Angular? So you stood in front of that chest, and I played Ballad of Gales, and then saw you open it and canceled the song.
Yeah, because I saw you going to the boat, just like, okay, he's probably gonna leave. I'm probably safe to just open the chest now, and then it was just too early.
I got so excited.
Dude, both of those moments were just the best.
It was
like,
something.
Standing in front of a chest, watching someone like knowing they're waiting for me to open it to see if they need it. Just like, nuh-uh, you gotta wait a bit. Oh, so good. Also, the tuner coming in clutch in DRC.
Tuner wasn't bad for this one. Someone forgot to do it.
I was just like, I think I should check this now since it's here. And then I got it. I was just, oh yes, I can actually get stuff. I can actually use that, and I had to. You could have used Tuner twice to see if you went.
Oh,
I didn't think about it. I forgot about Tuner by the end, honestly. But like,
Meanwhile,
yeah, I just
Tanjo-
totally.
Tenjo just finished
hey.
Puppet 3. So it's time to spaz up the rope and go for the final fight. In Tenjo's
Yeah.
case, the final boss has to be grapple skip, but let's not talk
Yeah, I
about
know, Crane. I just didn't think about it at the time.
it. You never
But,
think
like-
about Tingle Tuner because everyone bans it.
Yeah, like when I got it and I went back to Hub Room, like you saw, I just kind of stood still with the Wind Waker for a bit. That was because I was trying to get my Game Boy, unwrap it, and plug it in. And I was like, Shane's just like, yes, I'm so excited I can use the tuner.
Man, I managed to commentary curse Tanjo. He's having a problem with grapple skip.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
My computer has
Only
never
took
crashed
2 times
before,
the time.
What
and
was
yet
it,
this
Wilbur?
was the perfect race for my computer to crash.
Yeah, the
Oh, yeah.
computer crashed in the middle. It was
I lost
pretty.
no time at all.
Yeah, no, it was surprising.
Like you just sat and waited for us to get stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tanjo getting the pog slide now on the final fight. Zelda cooperating.
Guys, that
Always
even
nice.
hit.
Also, as an aside, I find it utterly hilarious that it took us longer to do this seed than it takes us to do normal seed.
Yep. You guys, you were so standoffish at each other that it just got longer.
Dude, I was dying at every single one of those standoffs. And then, like, I think you guys probably noticed, but like, I intentionally did Earth Temple Basement differently, specifically to go out of the way to make sure I had every chest so that I wouldn't show Tanjo what items were before he was, like, down there.
Oh, you thought that was subtle? We all saw that.
I didn't think it was subtle, I just said you guys probably noticed it.
And Tanjo
Well-
finishing things off.
Tanjo.
Jar, I thought you were about to store all 4 chests, and I was really scared because then I would have to check all 4 to figure out what
226
I
I
Eleven.
was considering it. I was very considering it. But it would have been too much work, and I wouldn't have been able to. I wouldn't have known what they were, and I wouldn't have really been able to get out. Really, I would have had to like go back to the big key chest and then void there, and then save warp out, which would have been just a bit of a pain. Although I did go
man.
out of my way to try to store Master
All right,
Switch.
guys.
Wow.
Tanjo just got here.
Tanjo.
We're gonna say GG and be very nice to him. Nobody mentioned the 3-block room. Nobody.
Nobody mentioned
Oh.
EGL skip. Nobody mentioned EGL skip.
Oh yeah, EGL's good. I saw you
Roll
like going to
clip.
Farm Mountain. I was just like, why is he getting EGL? I guess he has been having trouble with that skip.
T-
I felt kinda
Tenjo?
bad.
How are you doing?
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I've been better, Mont. I've been better.
It's all right. man.
Tanjo, thank you for carrying me because Jar's tracking was useless, but
I'm sorry.
Wow. Somebody. Well, I made a mistake. I thought you cleared Floor Master's room, Woofer.
oh no.
Yeah, he got the
Uh,
first chest, and then while he was trying to kill them, he got grabbed.
Oh, yeah. See, I ended up with 0 locations left, and I didn't know where Iron Boots were.
Oh, I did too.
So-
Then I guessed which location we could have forgotten, and also I didn't actually have Jar's stream open. I accidentally had the VOD open, so it really confused me.
Hit the VOD open?
Yeah.
Because I kind of gave up on map tracking at the time because I just could not keep track of what you guys were doing, what I was doing, making sure I wasn't like trying to think about what to do to like keep information from you guys or something.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
just could not do all of that and map track at the same time.
I mean, yeah. Because
DQ.
I missed
DQ.
where the sword was. The 3 blocks
Yeah.
from sword. I thought,
Yeah.
because I thought that Woofer didn't get anything in Floor Master's room, so I thought it had to be a small key. So I was like, I was gonna store this and then take it to Wind Temple, but then I fell and I was like, okay, well it's just a
Oh.
small key. But it wasn't a small key.
Sadly, it
Turns
was
out-
not a small key. That was your
Yep.
last sword.
Yeah, no, you got every small key.
Yeah. So
It was like the one up top. There was the destructible walls one. There was the one in I think it was behind statues. I want to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the one in Floor Masters.
right, yeah.
Honestly, after watching this race, you guys were not playing the Wind Waker Randomizer. You were playing each other's, and it was beautiful.
This is great.
Like my plan going into this was to go mode every dungeon.
Same as
Because-
usual.
Well,
Yeah,
like full go mode. Like when I went to DRC, I just basically did go mode, and I happened to get Fire and
Yeah,
Ice along the way.
one of the 2 chests that you opened was Fire and Ice.
Yeah, and another one was power bracelets.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is great, right? And then like if you guys got anything, I would just come back later through the warp pot. But then
Yeah.
when I went
Yeah,
to
and then we didn't
That
have the
was
warp
not
pot.
intentional. Blame Tuba. Tuba forgot to turn them on.
God damn it, Tuba.
Oh my god! So that
I
kinda
thought that
threw
was, I
my
thought that was
plan.
great.
A series of unfortunate events led to this race.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I must have quadrupled or quintupled dipped ET in this scene.
Did it like
for
5 or
various
6
reasons.
trips.
Yeah.
I think
I
we're
just
at
waited.
5.
I think
we're
a lot
fine.
of the stuff that I was doing was just like doing like small stuff on the side, or like small like kind of out of the way stuff, and then like just pretty much only playing catch up with what you guys did.
Right.
Was like the main thing I was doing, was like just keeping track of what you were doing to like see what I needed to grab. Like when I saw you guys get delivery bag, I was just okay, delivery bags on Mila. But I waited to see if there was anything I actually needed to get on it. And I saw you get Maggie's letter from Moblin's letter.
Mhm.
And then I saw you get Cafe Bar. I was just like, okay, yes, I don't need to get those. And then I saw you
Right.
get Melody from Notes Mom. I was just like, okay. I just saw him at Angular, so I'm pretty sure that's the only place Notes Mom could be. And he actually wasn't able to check the inside of Angular yet because he still doesn't have Mirror Shield. So I went over and did it. And yeah, I fucking died because I had another standoff with Woofer there.
Yeah.
The stand-up were pretty cool. Honestly, when Tenjo saw that there was something inside of Angular, you just saw him die inside a little on his
A little
webcam.
bit. Yeah, I mean, I figured I had to go back into ET anyways. so
Elijah, I
was-
wish I had done that. I really wish I did. I didn't
yeah.
think about it until afterwards. But yeah, I was having so much fun just like storing random shit that I wasn't even using it.
The
Yeah.
best strat in those settings is literally just to store everything.
Really though.
Like every single chest, you store them.
Just gotta keep as much information away as possible.
Yeah.
I think if we
Yeah.
do this again, we need stricter rules. We
Yeah,
should
stricter
probably
rule for
not
sure.
even show the tracker at all.
Mhm.
Yeah, but honestly, that was a ton of fun. Thank you, guys. Talking about bad tracking, we have some good trackers that work for us today. We have Clarion and Lenamphy that track for us. Thank you, guys. That was amazing. You did better than Jarhead, for sure.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I
It's
think I took
okay.
like 20 minutes to track the leaf. It wasn't great.
I'd realize I untracked Victor at some point.
I just like the big fuck you to tracking that Woofer did at the end of tracking everything but his iron boots. That was kind of cute. But yeah, that was very fun. Thank you, Blondie, for commenting that with me. It was fun as well.
I'd also like to thank everyone. The only thing that's really on the upcoming calendar is Tuesday at 8 p.m. EST. We have Jarhead vs. Gymnast in the Spoiler Log Grand Finals,
Oh, more legal cheating. I love it.
which is going to be pretty great. Beyond that, we're going to go raid Zelda Speedruns 3, which is showcasing the new Skyward Sword Randomizer Winter Tournament, seeding race number 2. Now, I like that it's called the Winter Tournament because we know in Wind Waker Randomizer, when we tried to do something like that, Season 3, it lasted till almost the next winter. So I'm assuming something similar will happen here.
Always fun.
We'll always find out. But anyway, goodbye, everyone. You have a great day.
Bonne journée tout le monde.
Oh, dear French.
I love doing that. Just at the end. I never do it before.